So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K20. In today's video, we're going to be rebuilding the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, this is my second time doing this rebuild, unfortunately. First time I did it, file ended up getting corrupted, which is unfortunate, but something we have to deal with here in the YouTube world. So this 76ers team, in my opinion, had one of the better offseasons. I'd say like them, the Clippers, the Lakers, maybe even the Celtics if you want to include them, the Utah Jazz, all had some unbelievable offseasons. 76ers are definitely close to, if not at the top there. They did end up losing Jimmy Butler, but they re-signed Tobias Harris, which is a great re-sign in my opinion. They signed Al Horford, which is just, that's so big, and it's like it's gonna go under the radar because if you don't actually watch him like religiously, I watched him obviously in Boston, being a Celtics fan for 4 years or 3 years, 4 years, whatever it was. You don't understand how important of a player he is on the court, like just the way he is. He's not gonna, it's not gonna show up in the stats, nothing like that. But he's such an important player to have out there. He's an unbelievably great defensive player. And he's just a good, true leader. And they also took the one guy that can actually stop Joel Embiid in the Eastern Conference and Al Horford. So Josh Richardson was another great addition to their team. He was kind of included in the sign-and trade with Jim Butler. It was technically a sign-and trade. So Josh Richardson over from the Miami Heat. The rest of this team, the bench is kind of like ass, to be honest. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the bench, which I'm definitely going to be definitely working on. But this starting lineup is super solid. So right off the bat, Al Horford is going to go to power forward. Tobias Harris is going to be our starting small forward. So I'm probably not going to make many changes to this team here in the first year. So they have Richardson listed as a small forward. If I move Richardson to shooting guard, what is he? He actually goes up in overall. Josh Richardson is going to be starting at shooting guard. So yeah, this is going to be their lineup. This is like the tallest goddamn lineup, I believe, very close to, if not in NBA history. So we're going to see what we do with this team. I think I'm going to send Zaire Smith, maybe Matthias Thybulle to the G League as well. But there are some free agents here who I definitely do want to look into. Just like, do I have money for like Nikola Mirotic? Okay, so I don't have a roster spot, which is kind of unfortunate. Who's like my lowest overall? Like, can I trade like maybe like Shake Milton, who I just don't really think is going to have a spot on this team, or maybe like a Raul Neto, just for like a pick so I can go out and sign somebody? Thank you very much. Wow, the fact that I'm getting a first-round pick for Shake Milton is a little bit ridiculous, but I'm not going to complain about it. And then I'll also try to move Raul Neto, just see if I can maybe do this again, go out and sign maybe 2 free agents. First round pick from the Utah Jazz, that's perfect. So now back to free agents. Do I have money for Mirotic? I don't. He does accept that offer though, which is a little bit below how much he's probably really worth. So he's going to be our 6th man. I think that's a really good addition. I think I'm going to trade Mike Scott for probably, I think I'm going to give every position a backup besides maybe Ben Simmons at point guard. So Mike Scott, if he could get traded maybe for like a backup, I don't know, shooting guard, something like that, just because I don't really need him on this team. I mean, he is on a 2-year deal. It's just not really worth it for me. So I know I love me some Pat Beverly. I'm going to take a day off from getting him, though. Who else? Like Norman Powell, maybe, honestly, wouldn't even be. Ooh, Andre Roberson. Give me some Andre Roberson in this team. Great defensive player off the bench for us. So he's going to be inserted into the lineup. Other than that, though, like Mike Muscala. I just don't really need Mike Muscala. So I have every position backup except a point guard right now. Actually, I don't have a small forward. All right, Muscala and James Ennis. I'm going to try to trade it for a point guard or small forward, and then we will call it a day. I'm just trying to get this bench as good as possible, just because this team is ready to compete right now, and like Jay Crowder is exactly what I'm looking for, and I'm trying to win right now. So obviously, getting better bench players is going to go out and help us do that. Jay Crowder is going to go up to a 77 overall at the backup small forward spot. So let's see what we can do now. Jonah Bolden will not be playing. I'm going to probably try to send him to the G League. Kyle O'Quinn will get 10 minutes off the bench. Roberson's going to play about 14. Crowder's going to get 16. We'll go 24 here to Mirotic. 37, honestly, here. 35 here as well. We're going to go like 33 for now. And then we'll go 35 here and then 34. So yeah, that's how the lineup is going to look for year number 1. It's a very, very solid team, honestly, just especially the starting lineup that they have already. Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson, Tobias Harris, Al Horford, and Joel Embiid. Bench has Nikola Mirotic, Jay Crowder, Andre Roberson, and Kyle O'Quinn. So we definitely got the bench a little bit better. I think this team is definitely ready to win right now. Matthias Thybulle down to the G League. I think I'm going to send Jonah Bolden. Is Zaire Smith a free agent after this year? I don't think he is. Furkan Korkmaz, Jonah Bolden. I'll send Zaire Smith. Oh, I can't even send him. All right, well, we're just going to send Matthias Thybulle, their first-round pick from the 2019 draft, down to the G League. Hopefully he can develop, eventually be my backup shooting guard or small forward. But for now, this team is super solid. Definitely looking like we're going to be a top 1-2 seed in the Eastern Conference. So you got, actually, I forgot about the Nets having a really good offseason. I'm sure some people have already commented that. My bad. I apologize. See you guys at the end of the first year. So we have a really solid first year here, going 67-15. Probably going to be good enough for the 1 seed. Joel Embiid does win MVP for us. 25.5 points, 11 rebounds, almost 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year. Wow. You don't see this very often over Zion. D'Lo, 6-man. Kawhi. Terry Rozier? Yep, Terry Rozier. And I'm going to assume that, yeah, Brett Brown, Coach of the Year for us. So we are 1 seed. That's awesome. I think the additions to the bench definitely did ultimately help us. Wow, look at the Rockets winning 66 games. Good for them. They actually also have a super solid bench. Player stats in the year: Embiid, Simmons, Richardson up there, Tobias Harris, Mirotic, Al Horford, Jay Crowder, O'Quinn Robertson. Cool. I'm pretty happy where this team's at. Assists to go to Ben Simmons. So first round, look at the Bulls sneaking into the playoffs. I don't think they're probably going to end up, coming out on top here. But I think we can. Oh, okay, they actually get a game in Philadelphia. Good for them. We do go up 3-1 though, and we do end up winning in 5. Us and the Celtics here in round number 2. Not an easy second round matchup to say the least, but I still think we're going to get by them, and we just have so many more players than them that are probably going to impact the game. We end up sweeping them. And here in the East Finals, us and the Toronto Raptors, Kawhi's old team, Lakers and Utah Jazz over there in the West. We're up 3-0 in Toronto. We end up sweeping them. Lakers, and wow. Us and the Jazz here in the NBA Finals, year 1. Let's check out this Jazz team. This is a super solid team, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Had one of the better off seasons. Here we go. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. You know what? We'll get some gameplay because you know what? You never know when you're going to get back here. So if we do end up winning here, or if it's close and I can kind of compete for it, I'll ultimately hop in. All right, see you guys in there. So we do have a 2-point lead right now. I obviously want to make sure we do end up keeping that. We do have the ball, which is also very, very key. I think using Ben Simmons a lot here is going to be key, just because I don't think like Mike Conley is going to be able to stick with him. Simmons is going to go up, does get fouled. Let's go Bears 4. So if we can get him 2 more fouls, he's out of the game. The only thing that sucks is when you try to go to the line with Simmons, it's not always the easiest thing in the world, as you can see right there. So, I mean, this team doesn't have a ton of shooting, which, like, they missed out on J.J. Redick when he... Oh, they're trying to take a timeout. They missed out on J.J. Redick when he ended up signing with the New Orleans Pelicans this past offseason. But it's fine for now. I think if we kind of keep working, if we get, like, Tobias Harris, Josh Richardson to the line, I think we'll be good. Got to make sure those starters stay in, because it is only a 3-point game. I need that defense in there from Embiid and Horford. So, 2:37 left to go. Come on, like, I don't care. Dude, I don't care who the player of the game is. Let's go. Normally, you show this after the game, or if it's a blowout, then you can show it during the game. How is he? I mean, he also didn't have that good of a night. All right, whatever. Mike Conley, I'm going to try to make sure he doesn't, torch me. Joe Ingles is just Paul George's father here. You got a matchup of 2 very good centers here in Joel Embiid and Rudy Gobert. Good board. Simmons, run it up to Tobias Harris. Just going to, okay, no, let's slow down. Oh, Ben Simmons going to go up and slam it home. Let's go, baby. 5-point game, 2:18 left. How many I don't care about the replay, dude. How many timeouts do the Jazz have left? Okay, so the Jazz only have 1 more timeout, so they're probably going to be pretty strategic with it. I'm just going to try to kind of close this one out. I haven't been playing the best 2K in my YouTube career, but I've actually gotten a little bit better, I would say. Good defense, Joel Embiid. Run it up. Come on. Tobias Harris going to go right up to the rack. Not going to get the foul call, though, but he's going to get the layup to go. Wow. Okay, I'll take it right now. We're kind of opening this doors a little bit, trying to sweep the Utah Jazz here in their own building, which is just kind of disrespectful, but we're going to try to do it. Good defense, Simmons. Okay, he's going to take a fade. Wow, Mike Conley, good shot. Takes the fade and brings it back to a 5-point game. All right, let's try to use Josh Richardson a little bit. Not a guy I get to use a lot. Can we kind of... Okay, not what I meant to do. Oh, wow, but somehow it drops for Josh Richardson. I did not think that was going to happen. I think if we stop him here on defense and then score in the next offensive possession, I think we're probably going to call it, and I think we'll kind of be fine. So let's just see. What is Conley doing here? Conley and Donovan Mitchell is, like, instantly competes for one of the best backcourts in the NBA. Embiid. Oh, my God. Good board. Let's go. I did not think we were going to do that. Al Horford has 10 points on the night. Come on. Ben Simmons just drive right down to... Oh, my God. Good steal. Oh, Horford misses the putback. That sucks. All right. I don't know why Jeff Green's ball handling for them. I'm just going to move over to Gobert. Where is Ben Simmons, and what in the world is he doing? Bro, what the fuck? Good dude, that should have been a block. That should have been a block. I don't know why Ben Simmons wasn't on Mike Conley. It's not a hard concept. Just give me a pick. Are you seriously getting stripped right now? Dude, we're not blowing this right now. You gotta be fucking kidding me right now. All right. Ben Simmons, I just honestly don't trust you. Josh Richardson, what can you do? That's a horrible take. It's a horrible take. I'm single-handedly blowing this game. This is on nobody but me. Oh, my God. Oh, my Al Horford. Good block. That is why they signed you. That is the kind of emphasis that Al Horford brings to the court. All right. They're going to take a fucking timeout. Oh, my God. I don't want to sit here for 14 hours. All right. I'm assuming, you know what? There's nobody in my lineup that's kind of bad at defense. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the starters in. I'm sorry if they're gassed, but it kind of has to happen. I kind of need them to, be clutch right now. So I'm just going to use their Embiid here on Gobert. It looks like they're setting up a play probably for Joe Ingles. Oh, my God. Get the ball. God damn it. Can I have a clean block just once? Oh, God. Shout out to the woman referee. All right. Gobert, I feel like it's probably just going to hit both these free throws. Okay, never mind. Okay, so at minimum it'll be a 2-point game. I don't think he's going to miss two. That would just kind of be a little bit of overkill. Yeah, so he does hit the second one from the line. I'm not taking a timeout. They're going to probably... Not what I was trying to do there. They're going to probably play the foul game pretty soon. Ben Simmons up and one. That is going to be the game. I'll see you guys with the Finals MVP. So I was still very nervous until Ben Simmons had that dunk. He also does go on to win Finals MVP. So yeah, that was all in the first year. Been a pretty long, or not long video, but it's been a pretty long first season. I do say so myself. Why is this taking so long to sim, dude? I swear to God, they patch this game with like 20 gig updates, and they do nothing for my league. It's literally the most ridiculous thing ever. All right, Randy Martin. Sure, I didn't want an A trainer anyways. Assistant coach just Peterson. If you want to come in, Brett Brown just won us a championship. No reason to move on from him. Hopefully I can get all these guys. I do. We're all set for now. So let's head up to the NBA draft. We actually did trade for a couple picks. I don't know if any of them were in this. Oh my God. I thought we had the first overall pick. Yeah, a guy can dream. Seriously, like nobody wants these for, okay, future picks right here. Thank you. That's all I'm kind of looking for. I'm not planning on drafting anybody here in the second round. And then, yeah, just do this. Okay, cool. So that gets done. We're not going to be drafting anybody at least in this year's draft. I don't really know what sort of moves I want to make. Like, I do kind of want to leave this starting lineup the way it is, but also, if I do that the whole video, it's just going to end up being so boring. So, welcome back to the team. I think that was Korkmaz and Zaire Smith. We're not going to end up with any qualifying offers. I think all of our starters are still under contract, if I do. Yes, they are. Thibault's up to a 78. Korkmaz is here. Okay. I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to do in free agency, like Anthony, like Imagine, but obviously money is not really a big thing for us. So, like, Andre Roberson, I could use that defense. Wants to come back. Same with Jay Crowder. It looks like we're not going to have bird rights on Nikola Mirotic, which is unfortunate because we definitely could have used them, but there's just no bird rights there. I'm not going to try to force the issue. So Andre Roberson and Jay Crowder, welcome back to Philadelphia. Congrats on getting a ring, both of you. So let's see. I definitely don't need 3 shooting guards off the bench. I'm honestly I might try to make a trade with Josh Richardson just because he is a free agent after this year as well. And I honestly think I'm going to have a hard time re-signing him. So maybe if I was to look to make a trade with like Roberson, Richardson, and Zaire Smith. Let me try to see what I can do. Richardson, Roberson, and Zaire Smith. Can I maybe get like a Victor Oladipo or Bradley Beal, somebody along the lines of that, just to see if we can kind of get somebody that's going to be under contract for longer than like this year alone. That's kind of what I was looking for, honestly. D'Angelo Russell, welcome to the team. He's going to be our new starting shooting guard. It's like kind of exactly what I was looking for there. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3. What do I want to do here? Simmons still isn't going to have a backup. Thibault is going to play. I guess Ed Davis can come in and be our backup center now. Bolden, I'm not really fine with. All right, I'm going to trade Korkmaz and Bolden for a better backup power forward, and then we'll be fine. Korkmaz, Bolden, and we'll actually do our first round pick next year. Backup power forward here I'm looking for. Let's see what sort of options we have there if this game wants to load. Brooke Lopez, not bad. Ooh, don't tempt me. I'm Pat Beverly. I should have power forward, for the love of God. I don't want to take Trey Lyles. Please don't. Oh, my God. All right. Like, this is just kind of stupid. Like, they're making literally, like, $2 million together. I'll cap it at, like, 3 because we just don't have any cap space. But, like, $3 million for... I need somebody under contract. I don't want to do Mitchell Robinson. I just get him too much. It's just nobody. Nobody's here under contract. Seriously? All right, like Isaiah Mobley. He has 3 stars in trade value. I'll give you Jonah Bolden. I'll give you Ferdinand Korkmaz. And I'll give you my first-round pick. And second-round picks. You can have as many of them as you want. I'll give you a third one. Take another first. Are you kidding me? Robert Williams. Do the same thing. Jonah Bolden. Ferdinand Korkmaz. Thank you. Robert Williams, welcome to the team. You're literally playing 10 minutes a night. I'm not giving up 2 firsts for somebody playing 10 minutes a night. All right, we're all set. I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2 of the rotation. So season number 2, this is how the rotation is going to look. Ben Simmons, D'Angelo Russell is the only new addition on our starting lineup. Tobias Harris, Al Horford has unfortunately regressed 3 points. Kind of sucks. This will probably be his last year here if we do get another chance. I mean, it'll probably be his last year anyways, but I'm trying to get him another ring. And then Joel Embiid's only dominating more and more. Bench should get a lot better. Matthias Thybulle, Robert Williams, Jay Crowder, and Ed Davis. So I'm definitely thinking this team can probably win another championship. Let's try to go do it. So into year number 2, here we go, 67-15. I think this was very close to, if not our exact record last year. Anthony Davis, MVP, LaMelo Ball, Sexton, Kawhi, Fultz. Brett Brown does get Coach of the Year once again. So we're a 1 seed. I'm obviously not going to complain about that. Thought we could have maybe had a few more wins, but you know what? It's okay, especially when we're doing this well. D'Angelo Russell, absolutely balling out. Kind of got a steal for him, honestly. Did we give up like 1 or 2 first-round picks? But if we did, still a steal. Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Matthias Thybulle off the bench, scoring more than Tobias Harris. Good to know. Al Horford, I mean, he is regressing. He's also not a big numbers guy. It's fine. Jay Crowder, Robert Williams, and then Ed Davis. Rebounds per game, it went to Embiid. Assists, it was D'Angelo Russell. So first round here, we got Toronto. I believe we played them in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Should be able to get by them, definitely. I'm surprised they actually made it to the East Finals last year. But hey, that's just me. We're up 3-0 right now, and we do end up winning in 4. Us in Brooklyn here in round number 2. Look at Detroit down there at the bottom of the East being a 3 seed. Them in Atlanta. That is definitely either one of those teams I would much rather face than Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, DeAndre Jordan, Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and the whole 9 yards there in Brooklyn. But we do end up winning in 5 nonetheless. Us in Atlanta here in the East Finals. Battle LA over there in the West. We're up 3-0. We're going back to the NBA Finals, and we're taking on LeBron, Anthony Davis, and the Lakers. So, yeah, this is going to be a much harder matchup than last year, even though the Jazz were very good. Just still, this team is obviously a lot better. So I'm nervous. I definitely still think we can get it done. We're down 2-1 right now. Oh, my God. Come on. Give me a little bit of... Okay, we lose in 6, and Anthony Davis. Holy fucking Christ. Yeah, Finals MVP. So, I mean, I'm not mad about it. You know, it's a very, very good team we just faced. We did get a championship in year number 1. We're on the high hopes, looking for one here in year number 3 as well. So, I still don't really see a reason to fire Brett Brown. He's still a very good coach. I do want an A trainer, though, so if Sean Navarro just wants to come in here, yeah, we're going to get both these guys. All right, so let's head up to the draft now. We might have a few picks in this draft. I'm honestly not too sure about it. We end up with 29 and then a lot of second-round picks. So, I'm going to trade these 2 for just, seriously... Hate when this shit happens. All right, move these 2 seconds for just kind of, yeah, I just want 2 future seconds. It's not a very hard concept. And now we'll do, how about this, this, and this for some future first-round picks. It's literally all I need. Thank you, Milwaukee. All I wanted there. All right, cool. So that's all set. Looks like we're not going to be drafting anybody in today's video, but it's honestly okay. So team player options, Thybulle, I definitely want back. Same with Robert Williams. Back for the 3rd and final year. Chris Boucher. No, thank you. Honestly, I didn't even know you were on this team. So, free agency, I don't think we have anybody. Yeah, we don't. Looks like Kawhi is going to go back to the Clippers. Giannis is going to go to the Bulls. Celtics, really getting a good bid in there. Paul George still doesn't have an offer. Would have been nice to sign like anybody in these classes, but you know what? It's kind of hard. So, I think I'm going to definitely move one of, if not both of these 2 guys right here. Just because, I mean, they're kind of, definitely Tobias Harris is kind of playing subpar. Like, I understand he has a lot of guys next to him, but, like, look at those per 36 numbers. Those aren't even that good. So, I'm definitely going to start out with Al Horford, though, just because I think he's ultimately 35 years old. Not that this team isn't ready to win now. They obviously are, but we kind of are a younger team at this point. So, we can just see what we end up with here. I'm not seeing any great offers right off the bat. Like, Blake Griffin, I'm honestly probably just going to end up going with. Yeah, Blake Griffin. Welcome to the team. Pretty simple trade, kind of straight up. Blake Griffin, I think, is like 4 years younger. 3 years younger. Still, he is younger. I'm not definitely going to move Tobias Harris. It's only an option. Just depends ultimately what we get. I don't know if I would want to do it for like a Chris Middleton, who I knew I was going to get offered. Jaylen Brown could be interesting, but ooh, Jimmy Butler. Do I bring Jimmy Butler back for the final year? Pascal Siakam's here as well. I'm getting some good trade offers. You know what? I'm going to bring back Jimmy Butler. I get him a lot, but then again, I also have Tobias Harris a lot, so really, at the end of the day, it's kind of lateral. And we also do acquire Mason Plumlee, who can be our backup center. So I think maybe moving on from Jay Crowder wouldn't be a bad option either, just kind of seeing what we can get for him. Just seeing what sort of trade offers we do have here. So Jay Crowder in 2 first. Can I get a backup small forward for the bench just like a little bit better? Honestly, I could probably go into free agency and sign somebody and then try to make a trade. I think that's actually what I'm going to do because I probably still have a mid-level exception of some sort. So I can go out and sign like Ed Davis and give him a pretty large deal and then go out and kind of match that with another contract. Ed Davis, welcome. to the team. Actually, welcome back to the team. You were on our team last year. Unfortunately, you are going to go out and get traded now. We kind of gave him a decent amount of money. We gave him like $9 million a year, so come on, let's load here, 2K. And Ed Davis, welcome back to the team. Unfortunately, you are going to be moved rather instantly. So Crowder, Davis, and we'll do a first here from the Bucks. Seeing what sort of small forwards or point guard, honestly, we can get. Either one I'm fine with. Not really the offers I was thinking about. Nasir Little is here. They're making like $16 million together. I feel like we should be able to get some sort of offer. We'll go shooting guard / small forward. Cap it at like $16.5 million and just see what we can work with there. All right, so Giannis is still a free agent. Just imagine if he would take a mid-level exception. I know in like 2K16, when like team was super good, you can honestly make them take a mid-level exception sometimes. Which is just kind of crazy, but well, that's probably not going to happen anymore in the new 2Ks. All right, Jay Crowder along with Ed Davis for Robert Covington, former 76er. Welcome back. So I'm kind of content with where the team is at right now. I mean, again, it is unfortunate we didn't have to do a ton of rebuilding here. Just out of interest, what could I get for like Joel Embiid? I'm just interested. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get I can get Zion, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That would just be a little bit too much. Klay Thompson, wow, that's just a terrible deal. Then just like, what about Ben Simmons? I'm honestly just kind of interested. I can also get Zion here, but yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. We're all set. I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final year. Third and final year here. This is how the rotation is going to look. Ben Simmons, D'Angelo Russell, Jimmy Butler, Blake Griffin, and Joel Embiid. Bench has gotten significantly better. Robert Covington back to his former self here in Philadelphia. Matthias Thybulle, Robert Williams, and Mason Plumlee. You know, do I want to try to improve Mason Plumlee? Just because I hate having a 77 overall. If I could maybe improve, like just see what other sort of backup big men I can get that are just not 77 overalls. I did not think Plumlee was going to jump down 2 overalls, which again kind of sucks because it's kind of unrealistic. Tristan Thompson, welcome to the team. All I needed. All right, so Tristan Thompson's going to jump right into this lineup. Who I feel like is kind of more of a power forward than a center, but it's fine. I mean, he is a center. Like, he's just size-wise, he's more of a power forward. But we're all set. I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. So into the third and final year here, 68-14, our best record yet. Ben Simmons, finals MVP, regular season MVP. Cade Cunningham, Bull. Dude, he always progresses so many overalls when he's not on my team, and I don't know how they do it. It's ridiculous, though. Kawhi, Defensive Player of the Year. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Cool to see, most improved. He's up to an 83 overall. Definitely jumped from last year. Brett Brown, Coach of the Year, 3rd year in a row. So, you know I'm trying to win a second finals. Whoops, wrong one. It wouldn't be repeating, but it would be getting a second ring, which is obviously the goal here. D'Angelo Russell led us in scoring once again. Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Blake Griffin, Jimmy Butler, Thybulle. So Jimmy Butler and Tobias Harris put up like similar numbers, but it's fine. I think Jimmy Butler, just for the name, is kind of more enjoyable to have. We got to face Brooklyn here in round 1 once again. Not an easy first round. We faced them last year in the semifinals, I believe. Not the first round, but not an easy first round matchup. I still think we can get it done. I think we're much deeper than the Nets are. We're up 3-1 here, and we do end up winning in 5. Us in Miami here in round number 2. I just took Jimmy Butler from you. I gave you Tobias Harris. I don't think this is really going to be a competition in the slightest, as we do end up sweeping them here in these finals, taking on the Atlanta Hawks once again. Denver and Houston over there. In the West, we're 1-1 with Atlanta. We go up 2-1. Don't do this to me. Don't do it. Don't do it. There we go. NBA Finals time. Taking on the Denver Nuggets. Let's check out their team. See who they have. Jokic. Wow, they picked up Mike Conley. Okay. And Jamal Murray. They better be running Jamal Murray at shooting guard. All right. This is going to be close. This is a very, very good team. Battle of 2 of the best centers in the league. We're down 3-2. Come on. Seriously. Come on. Don't do it to me. There we go. We come back from being down 3-1. Ben Simmons is your finals MVP. So we get 2 rings here in today's video. I thought this team came out super well. If you guys did enjoy it, leave a like down below. That would be awesome. We ended up with 590+ overalls. And a super solid squad nonetheless. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys need to make sure to subscribe, go follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description as always. Any video ideas, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. Catch you guys all in the next one.